Hey, Shalom Akim, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to say call hello, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash. Send double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Send much peace, love, and salutations to you brothers out there pushing the word of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, sincerity and truth. This is the brother Ariala. Just want to do a quick lesson, and as you see in the title is, truth first, feelings whenever. Truth first, feelings whatever. As we go through a progression of time in this ministry, you're going to go through a gambit of feelings and emotions and thoughts and things that come into your mind that will distract you from the overall mission. And you have to learn to, control it. For some brothers, it's easier. For some brothers, it's harder. Like for me to be, like brothers consider me to have a very strong mind. But honestly, my feelings and emotions are extremely passionate and on fire all the time. I'm a very fiery person. I'm a very passionate person. I'm a person that if you talk to me and we just talking about some regular shit, I can get extremely into it and it make you feel like, damn, man, you serious? And I don't really be serious, but it can just come off that way, just because of the type of emotional person that I am, and I always have to be mindful of controlling my feelings and my thoughts in my mind versus what is the proper perspective overall. What does Yahweh Shem Yahushua want? Here in Jeremiah 17:9 says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? And we go through this scripture early on in the truth, it's kind of a scripture that we don't go through much anymore, but early on I remember this scripture came up a lot, and this word heart is lab in the Hebrew, lab, right? And it means inner man, your mind, your will, your heart, your understanding, all right? Like your inner conscious and thoughts, can be very deceitful. You can feel like something is so right in your heart, in your mind, in your inner soul, but it's very deceitful. It can be not even congruent with the mission. It can be totally adverse to what you're supposed to be doing. It could just be a challenge that you're supposed to overcome and put off to make you have higher integrity. All right? And so we have to be mindful of that. All right? Verse 10 says, I, the Lord, search the heart, the mind, the spirit, the soul. I try the reins. I try the reins. Meaning, when you have reins on an animal, you move it here, you move it there, and the animal will go this way or that way. The Most High tries the reins of your heart, of your mind, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings. So the Most High might put something to try your ways, to try what do you have an intent on. Do you have an intent on women? Do you have an intent on money? Do you have an intent on this or that? Do you have an intent on the ministry? As a wife, do you have an intent on actually being a helpmeet, or do you just have an intent on getting what you need in your happiness? Right? So all of these things are happening in the earth simultaneously. But the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? We always have to fall back to what is the bigger picture? What is our bigger purpose? Like it talks about Ecclesiastes, fear the Most High, keep his commandments. We have to understand this and get back to the original. Why? It says this in Hebrews 4:12. For the word of the Most High is quick and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart. Right? So whenever we have certain feelings or thoughts or rumblings about what we're supposed to do and this and that, what are you supposed to get to? You got to get back to the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and recenter yourself on the primary purpose of what we're here for. Is it congruent? Right? Our servitude, which is our ministry, we're all giving up something. All of us are giving up something and focusing on Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? And the word of the Most High is going to be quick and powerful, and it's going to help you discern between your heart and what the Most High wants. The truth, then your feelings may be on down the line. But your feelings are not God. Your feelings are not Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. How you feel in your heart and what you think in your mind outside of the word is not the truth. And to allow yourself to be encapsulated with that, you make yourself an idol. You worship your own thoughts and mind. You really think that you got it. Okay? It's not that the Most High is dealing with you. Okay? It's you dealing with the Most High. You telling him what's up. Because this is what's keep coming to me. We have to be careful of that. We have to be careful of pride. Okay? We have to be careful of pride. Alright, so let's check this scripture. And I just want to be honest about, like, really thinking about it. Right? Luke chapter 9. Verse 59 says, you know what? I'm going to get this whole thing. Luke chapter 9, verse 57, it says, And it came to pass that as they went in the way, a certain man said unto him, Lord, I will follow thee whithersoever thou goest. And Yahushua said unto him, Foxes have holes, birds of the air have nests, but the Son of Man have not where to lay his head. Okay, so he's like, be mindful what you're saying. You're going to go with me wherever, it's not going to be comfortable. It's going to be extremely uncomfortable. Do you really understand what you're talking about? And to come in this truth in this ministry and to follow the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, to follow the Lamb whithersoever he goes, you're taking a position of ultimate charity, right? Because now you're putting everything that you like and desire basically on the back burner for something else. Okay? Simple things, man. Not wanting to live with somebody else, or not wanting to, do this part of the ministry, or, all these things come into question when you put this truth as a priority, right? But it's the truth over your feelings. And that's going to be a consistent theme as we go along in this ministry. Verse 59 says this, And he said unto another, Follow me. But he said, Lord, suffer me first to go and bury my father. Very noble, right? Your dad's your father. I'm going to go bury my dad. My dad died. Even now, you get off work. If your parents die, that might be a work excuse. And my grandmama died. I can't come in today. This is what Yahushua said. Yahushua said unto him, Let the dead bury their dead, but go thou and preach the kingdom of the Most High. And this speaks to the intentionality and priority of preaching his word over all the other worldly sentiments that you have, over your feelings and your heart. Now, when Yahushua said this to this man about going to bury his father, it could come off and seem a little harsh, right? Like, if you took it some type of way, be like, well, F you, Yahushua. You don't care about me. You don't care about my feelings. You're not thinking about me. And we got to make sure that we don't have that mindset in this truth, in our duty, in our priority towards our role in this movement, in what Yahweh Shem Yahushua wants, okay? Verse 61 says this, And another also said, Lord, I will follow thee, but let me first go bid them farewell which are at home at my house. I'm coming. I just want to tell everybody that I love. Hey, I'm gone. I got to go do this. Sounds reasonable. Right? Sounds mindful. So it's like, all right, brother. Hey, hurry up. Let's see what Yahushua said. And Yahushua said unto him, No man, having put his hand to the plow and looking back, is fit for the kingdom of the Most High. We ain't worried about that right now. I don't care about your feelings about that, or how your heart may feel. You need to make sure that your mindset is towards this first, because this is really the only thing that matters. Everything you're saying farewell to will be replaced. Everything that you're saying farewell to has already perished. The only thing that's left for you is life everlasting through what Yahweh told me and what I'm telling you. And what you are supposed to go forward out in the world. Right? The truth over your heart, your feelings. And we have to be mindful of that. We have to be mindful of this mission and not allowing it to grow bitterness inside us when we put off certain things and sentiments and ideas that we hold on to. So many ideas that we get ingrained as far as, if you don't do this, you're bad, or if you don't do this, you don't care, or if you don't. And then as you get into the truth, you realize none of that matters. It doesn't matter, and I don't want to be held hostage to these feelings and thoughts that waste energy, because I want my energy to stay focused. And brothers, you have to stop worrying and let go of certain sentiments and energies and feelings about things that don't matter and that don't prioritize the truth. And I am not speaking from, I'm with you having to do that as well. Okay? I'm with you having to do that as well. And if we don't do it, we won't make it. So we have to remind ourselves. Truth first, then your feelings. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay? Galatians chapter 4, verse 16. Am I therefore become your enemy because I tell you the truth? Okay? That's it. That's it. Stay mindful of the mission. Stay mindful of what's actually important. Stay mindful as we think and discern and make decisions about certain things. How can we properly maneuver ourselves into, be an asset to the brotherhood, be an asset to the ministry, glorify Yahweh Shem Shai in our doings, be in order. There's a rebellion against order, natural order. And we're fighting for it, and it can be very frustrating. Okay? Because all you see is disorder. And there's a part of us that wants to just even rebel against that and just get our vengeance on this side, and we have to wait. So all of these feelings and emotions and thoughts, we always have to come back to the word of Yahweh Shem Shai and recenter ourselves. So I just wanted to send that message out, y'all, man. I just wanted to send that message and kind of speak on that real quick, Truth first, feelings, whenever. Kahalo Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors once again to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Much peace, love, and salutations to y'all. Came out there pushing the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in sincerity.